If Marcus Aurelius were alive today, what would he say about the modern world? About social media anxiety, distractions, and the constant craving for validation? The last great emperor of Rome, a man who ruled with wisdom and practiced unshakable stoicism, would likely look at our world and say, "You are enslaved not by chains, but by your own thoughts." Think about it. We live in an era of unlimited distractions, doom scrolling, endless notifications, and a world where people seek likes more than wisdom. Yet over 1,800 years ago, Marcus Aurelius had already provided the cure for these modern struggles. Today, we'll explore the timeless lessons he would teach if he were alive right now, so that you can break free from stress, comparison, and emotional turmoil, and start living with true inner peace. So what would Marcus Aurelius tell you if he were standing here today? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. You are the master of your mind. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. If Marcus Aurelius scrolled through today's social media, he'd see millions of people consumed by negativity, arguing over trivial matters, constantly reacting to bad news, letting external events dictate their emotions. He'd shake his head and remind us, "You do not control what happens in the world, but you control how you respond to it." Every time you let an opinion, a comment, or a negative event dictate your emotions, you give up control. Imagine you post something online and someone leaves a hateful comment. Your immediate reaction: anger, frustration. But stop. Did the comment actually harm you? It's just words on a screen. The real harm comes from your interpretation of it. Marcus Aurelius would say, detach, observe. Do not let the opinions of others live rent-free in your mind. Instead of reacting emotionally, practice self-discipline. Ask yourself, does this truly affect my life? Will this matter a year from now? The answer is usually no. The modern world is filled with distractions and noise. But just like a Stoic emperor amidst war and political chaos, you can choose to remain calm, rational, and unshaken. Chapter 2. Stop seeking approval. It's making you weak. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own. Imagine Marcus Aurelius walking through a modern city. He sees people glued to their phones, obsessing over likes, comments, and the validation of strangers. He'd likely shake his head and say, "Why do you let the opinions of others control you?" Social media has turned people into approval addicts. You post something, and if it doesn't get enough engagement, you feel like a failure. But Marcus would remind you, public opinion is meaningless. The number of followers, likes, or views you get has zero impact on your character, your mind, or your growth. He'd say, focus on your virtues. Are you honest? Are you disciplined? Are you living according to reason? Because at the end of your life, it won't matter how many people liked your posts. What will matter is whether you lived in alignment with your values. Instead of chasing approval, ask yourself, am I living for others, or am I living for my own principles? That's what separates the strong from the weak. Chapter 3. Stop complaining. Do the work. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. If Marcus Aurelius could see how people today spend hours complaining about politics, society, their bosses, their bad luck, he'd say, you are wasting your energy. In his time, Rome faced plagues, wars, betrayals. Yet Marcus never allowed himself to become a victim. He ruled an empire while battling personal suffering. And through it all, he wrote in his journal, endure and persist. Today, people complain about minor inconveniences, but Marcus would remind you, life isn't fair, and it never will be. Instead of complaining, take action. If something is unjust, work to change it. If something is outside your control, accept it and move forward. He'd ask you, are you wasting time whining, or are you focusing on what you can actually control? The choice is always yours. Chapter 4. Time is your most valuable asset. Don't waste it. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. If Marcus Aurelius lived today, he'd see people wasting time procrastinating, chasing shallow pleasures, avoiding hard truths. He'd say, "Why do you act as if time is unlimited?" The truth is, we don't know how much time we have. Yet most people live as if they are immortal, postponing their dreams, avoiding challenges, and fearing failure. Marcus Aurelius believed in memento mori, the practice of remembering that time is fleeting, not as a negative thought, but as a call to live fully. He'd say, "You are not promised endless tomorrows, so stop waiting. Start living. Stop putting off that project you want to start. Stop wasting time on trivial arguments. Stop fearing rejection." Because when you realize that time is limited, every decision becomes clearer. You stop caring about what doesn't matter and focus on what truly does. Chapter 5. Control your desires before they control you. If you seek tranquility, do less, or more accurately, do what's essential. Imagine Marcus Aurelius looking at the modern world. Advertisements pushing endless consumption, influencers promoting lifestyles of excess, and people chasing material wealth as if it guarantees happiness. He'd remind us that pleasure is temporary, but discipline leads to true peace. Buying more things won't bring lasting happiness. Chasing superficial success won't give you peace. Running from discomfort only makes you weaker. Marcus Aurelius would say, "Simplicity is freedom." When you stop craving everything, you start appreciating what truly matters. He'd challenge you. Do you control your desires, or do your desires control you? A disciplined mind is a free mind. Closing. If Marcus Aurelius stood before you today, he'd look you in the eye and say, "You are stronger than you think. You are capable of withstanding any hardship, but you must take control of your mind. Do not seek approval. Do not waste time complaining. And remember, time is your most valuable asset, so live wisely. Everything you need for a strong, resilient, peaceful life is already within you. The only question is, will you apply it? The choice is yours."